So, hello and welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Rising. I'm Deppresso, and this is a blind playthrough. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. Most of the time I get the controls wrong, and I miss combos, and I fuck up this part and end up destroying all the arms, and I don't get any bonuses. Yeah. So in the last episode we found out from the little guy, I can't remember what his name was because he was a horrible character who was poorly written, but we found out from him that this group of people are stealing organs from children, and that's a big no-no. Kinda got stuck on the roof there. That's a big no. It's not something you should do. If you're ever in the situation where you can steal a child's organs, I advise you not to do so. Whereas if you're stealing the organs of cybernetic super soldiers, like I am, advise you to just save as much of the organs as you can. I actually destroyed that guy's arm, so I don't get a bonus for that either. So I'm gonna head on up here, where there's another soldier on the ground, and I'm gonna slice him right through the gut. Take out his innards. Conveniently placed batteries, and yeah. Next we're gonna have to go through here. The game is pretty linear. There is no free roaming elements. There are minor choices as to which way you do things. You can do things stealthily, or you can do things
maybe the coordinates you sent us were off?
Like all gung-ho. And if you fail the stealth option, there is always the gung-ho option. You don't immediately fail.
This is bad.
You think they got to him first?
I don't know. I'll have our guys sweep the area.
Thanks. I better keep moving.
So you can do cool stuff like chop every object in the game in half, such as fire extinguishers, and yeah. Although that fire extinguisher does seem to be solid on the inside, which is strange. Yeah. What about these things? Are these solid on the inside? Come on, camera. No, they're not. Very, very strange. Strange goings on in the world of Metal Gear Solid, where fire extinguishers are solid on the inside and don't have any room for anything to extinguish fires. Looks like we're going to be fighting this big badass thing. I'm going to see if I could... Nah, there's no way up. I'm just going to have to fight it head on. I'm going to block it with my awesome sword. What do you mean push it back? Can I jump on it? Is this pushing it back? Uh oh, it's pushing me back. Okay, I don't understand what it means by push it back. Ah! Okay, I understand now. It's brilliant. So I can use my slide kick to knock it backwards. Wait for it to do its attack, slide kick again, run away. Block all these attacks, run back in, slide kick. I didn't quite dodge that one. That's why they call me Jack the Hammer instead of Jack the Ripper. Never mind. You know, because Raiden's name is Jack. There we go, one big kick, right in the ass. Wow, I didn't know it was playing Transformers, but whatever, that's cool. Okay, this is getting difficult. No, please. No, please. I think a lot of this game is not getting greedy when you do eventually get attacks off on it. Like for example now it's stunned for a set amount of time. If I don't get greedy I can get back out and rinse and repeat the same scenario. If I was to get greedy and try to do more attacks, I'm going to take damage to the face like that. Okay, at least we know what we're doing now. I'm going to change the recovery item to the health one. If the health one was on last time I wouldn't have actually died. That's my bad for not noticing. I think it changed itself. You might also notice that I'm using this big ass weapon, which was the weapon I unlocked on the last boss, Mistral, who was some kind of French woman, French cyborg lady. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's about 40% of my HP. Yeah, let's stun this guy as quick as possible. And get back out, get back out. Please, please, please. Don't be greedy. I got greedy, I tried to throw a grenade while he was still attacking. Change grenade type. What kind of grenade would be good? Cardboard box isn't going to do any good. I'll try a jamming grenade and see what happens. It's too fast, far too fast for me. I've run through 4 HP packs during this fight. A whole 4 of them. That was pretty cool. I didn't expect to actually pull that off. And I got 2 more repair nano paste, so I'm not going to die anytime soon. But I still don't seem to be damaging this guy too much. Ah, finally I get to cut through his shields. Hopefully that stops him attacking. Just long enough. Now to see what was sitting up on the shelf. Where's the shelf in the corner? Oh, I must have destroyed it.
I knew I'd seen that guy before. Stephen Armstrong. As in Colorado Senator Stephen Armstrong. They're already talking about him as a shoo-in for the nomination in 2020. And get this. 2 years ago, a federal grand jury investigated his ties to a certain private...
World Marshal. One of the biggest PMCs out there. I remember.
The biggest, ever since the Big Five split up. Not to mention the single largest investor in military cyborg R&D in the world.
Yeah, let's skip this.
It won't even...
So you heard... We need...
No,
I didn't... Well,
Jesus.
I don't think I really give too much of a shit about the cutscenes. The story's fairly self-explanatory. The triggers on the doors are incredibly small, so if you're using sprint it's really easy to miss them.
Blood cryopreserver. They must have begun preparatory freezing.
What do you mean?
That device is filled with synthetic blood plasma. It can slow the metabolism of a harvested organ, circulating this plasma to control.
Ah, so they're getting ready to... Okay, I'm just gonna skip this cutscene. So they're getting ready to basically extract organs. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some images of children lying on operating tables right now. Or maybe I'm early enough to save them all.
Shit!
They stop right there.
George!
Right in.
You've heard of chloroform? A potent anesthetic in smaller doses. But breathe too much of it? And
For as much as I don't like George, chloroforming kids in a gas chamber is a little bit too dark for me.
And I'll blow his brains out.
Yeah.
Surrender.
If Senator Armstrong's behind this, then this just makes you want to complete the game a little bit more.
Right in. Don't worry about me now.
Quiet, pendejo. Surrender. I won't ask again.
George. Are you sure?
George's pretty brave, man. He's pretty brave if he's gonna sacrifice himself.
What if we can take this skunt to hell with me?
Cállate.
Yeah, maybe George isn't such a bad guy after all.
Stop it! Now! I'll kill him, I swear!
Do I have to do a cool quick time event where I cut this guy's head off and save George? Or not, it just automatically does it for me. Oh, whatever. Raiden. There's not time for cool poses, Raiden. There's chloroform getting pumped into that gas chamber. Raiden! Wake up, Raiden! Right, Raiden. There's no time for chapter results. There is literally children being gassed right now. I don't care about the mariachi, well I kinda do care about the mariachi uniform, that's gonna be pretty cool. But, no, let's not customise Raiden's body, let's save the children first. That's the priority here. Did the children just automatically get saved? Let's assume they did, let's assume everybody's happy, and the World War II like Nazi imagery is over with.
President Hamilton is on his way to the Middle East this morning for his scheduled visit with Pakistani President Farouk Salam. The meeting is viewed as an attempt by the U.S. to strengthen relations amidst a surge of anti-American sentiment in the region.
I can see why people would be anti-American when you've got like the senator kicking everybody's ass everywhere
How you feeling?
and like abducting children and stealing their organs.
No pain, no for Star Wars them hunger spaces, and me never ever feel so awake, nah!
That's because your blood sugar levels are being maintained automatically. Beats the hell out of coffee.
Oh! Even here you go while I got them scone in the base.
Wait,
Why
shit.
you not take me with you, huh?
Damn it, Doc.
Did
Sorry,
George get
I'd
injured?
just be in the way.
Aw,
Besides, I thought you didn't want to be a killer, right?
Me don't, but
Killing isn't fun and games. Remember that.
Right.
Ah, George has an augmented arm now, so I guess George's arm got cut off. Yeah, I think he's redeemed himself. He seemed like an annoying asshole, but now he's pretty cool. He was going to sacrifice himself to save those kids, and he's ended up sacrificing his arm and shoulder, so...
The blood of your enemies, but you hold it back.
Yeah, I think George just went from like a 2 to like a... probably a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 character. What are these cops thinking? Come on.
Raiden, what is this, Carmina? You cannot resign.
Sorry, Boris, it's done. Can't have a Maverick employee involved in a corporate raiding now, can we?
You could at least come talk to me.
No. It was time to break away from the old team, Boris. Past time.
You cannot take on Marshall all by yourself.
I won't sit by while they butcher little kids and ship their parts around like meat. It's sick.
It's not all so simple, Raiden. They import those brains legally. For medical purposes, it's all done.
Being legal doesn't make it right.
Raiden,
Hold that thought.
Fuck you, asshole!
So it would have been very cool if they'd rendered the cinematics real time in game. That way you could have had Mariachi riding, doing a backflip in a car, or forward flip in a car. I suppose it doesn't take away from too much of the game, and it probably adds to the console versions having the upgraded graphics during cutscenes. But Mariachi riding would have been pretty cool right now, coming out of there. With his sombrero and his poncho.
Military cyborg, you are not licensed to operate in this area. You're in violation of state and federal law.
Guess you'd better arrest me then.
I must say that it really didn't take long from, say, the events of Metal Gear Solid 4 until now for pretty much every cop to be augmented.
Threatening a peace officer. Deadly force is authorized.
Like this guy's augmented arms and legs, this isn't just a suit, like he is pretty much a robot. And I'm assuming there weren't many cops injured to the point where they needed these like augmentations. So it's kind of strange. I suppose if that's the way the worlds went in these games such as like Deus Ex for example, where everybody has augmentations whether they need them for medical reasons or not. I don't really know how I feel about cutting cops to pieces. I feel Raiden should have just run away at this point. Because as far as I'm concerned, I don't think these cops are criminals. I don't think they're corrupt in any way. I'm not really sure. I mean, I have watched every cutscene and I've tried to pay attention as much as possible. I'm not really sure if these cops are corrupt or not. All their cars seem to have recovered somehow. But I suppose that's not a big issue. It's still a very cool system. Being able to cut up individual sections, like if I wanted to like cut this tire out, Can I cut the tyre in half as well? Yeah, I can. It's, yeah. Of course a tyre would pop and start deflating if you were to cut it in half, but whatever, we'll let Kojima away with this one. Maybe, maybe next time. Yeah. Maybe next time, Kojima. Maybe you'll get to do all this kind of stuff. This probably makes Kojima cringe when people point stuff out like that. Because we all know about the crazy things, the crazy Kojima technology that he includes with every game. And it's normally... some of it's game related, gameplay related, but some of it's just kinda stuff he likes to do to enhance the world and make games realistic. This seems a little bit cruel. Is this guy glitched? Okay, so he's not glitched, never mind. Ah. But I am blocked in. So I guess I have to go this way? No.
The road is blocked by barricades.
It's also blocked by a big invisible wall.
You will follow me.
Okay, I'll follow you, doggy. But there's big gecko things. Well, transformers. Let's change grenade type. I still haven't worked out, in the tutorial it mentioned that you can parry enemies. I don't know if you can actually parry giant robots or not, because it does say swipe the same way that they're swiping, like swipe in the same direction to kind of block. I haven't managed to do that yet to a giant robot, but I'm working on it. That didn't work. Let's see if we can run away. Okay, I would have said that hit, but whatever. Let's not turn into Dark Side Phil and start saying that games are broken. That definitely did look like I was cutting through it.